Hello, I'm going to be speaking to you all today about abortion and its impacts on women's mental health overall, and I will give you alternative routes to go to rather than having an abortion. So firstly, let's define our terms. So abortion can easily be defined as the deliberate termination of a human pregnancy and the removal or expulsion of a human embryo or fetus. And so with this definition in mind, I at least automatically think that removal or expulsion, they are very aggressive words, and saying that about a human being should never happen, especially when it's death. And so the embryo and fetus, they are living things. While they may not be born, they may not be breathing oxygen outside of the woman's body, they are still living. They are still growing rapidly like every other living organism. And so I have a few sources that I used. So firstly, there is Issues and Laws in Medicine. They referenced an argument that abortion laws are necessary to protect women's health, and they counteract that with a few claims. And they say that there are no empirically established mental health benefits of abortion. There's nothing that benefits a woman with abortion. But although it worsens pre-existing disorders among women, so after having an abortion, it is likely that their mental disorders are resurfacing. With Science Direct, there is a mental health hospitalization rates. They are higher after abortions than deliveries, and so going into a mental health institute, many women post-abortion go there instead of women post-delivery. So killing a baby is a lot more negatively impactful to the mind than giving birth to a baby. And also, abortion risk is elevated for psychiatric disorders, substance use, and suicide attempts. The Charlotte Lozier Institute goes over the abortion meta-analysis, and they show correlation with anxiety and depression. So most women, after having an abortion, typically fall into a depressive state, or they become very anxious, and scientists are still trying to figure most of that out, but a lot of people tie it to abortion and the mental impact it has. And lastly, the Springer Nature link, it speaks of the occurrence of post-abortion depression, and it has been observed not to be just socioeconomically, but widespread globally. And whether we believe that abortion is murder or not, I believe we should all take part in finding a way for women to have post-abortion counseling. And this care should be a top priority for healthcare workers, because abortion is a strenuous and emotionally trying time, and women who go through it need the support. So yes, that is the end of my speech. I hope you all have just seen in a different perspective if you do not believe the way I do. But there are many alternative routes rather than having an abortion. There's foster care, adoption, giving them to your parents or friends. There are always different ways. But thank you all so much. Have a nice day.